Einstein the idea, putting acceleration into a relativistic, or I should say, a special theory frame. You end up with the special theory equal the general theory, and there's no more division between the two of them. So let me see what this says. Yeah, special theory of relativity. Okay. You can sort of think about what you want yourself. I mean, to me, it just shows sort of the blunders of both the special theory and the general theory, right? And you know, the one aspect that sort of troubled me always has been this idea that when Mr. Einstein sort of came up with the general theory, the special theory, the general theory, and whatnot, basically what he did, he kind of just bifurcated the universe, right? You have some of the universe is, applies to a special theory, but the other half or other part does to the general theory, and this part's the general theory, but this part over here, he just split the universe into two. We know the universe is the universe is the universe. I mean, you can't just split it into two and apply the general theory here and a special theory there and general theory over here and special, and it doesn't work that way. I mean, the one thing we have to do is to find a way that we can incorporate not the ideas of the special theory and general theory because they're wrong, but really I think in most respects we're going to go back to Newton classical physics with space and gravity and sort of work our way back, because the special theory and general theory have been kind of very much misled science for a long time. So that's the velocity addition equation. You know, this is what's going on with the equivalence principle, Mr. Einstein, and bifurcating, you know, the universe or space into different. It doesn't work like that. So, is there anything else I'm supposed to do? I think, let me read this one aspect here. I call this a timeout. I have noticed for some time that there has been a concerted effort by many persons and groups, both from within and without the scientific community, to place the majority of credit for all the current knowledge and understanding about the operation of our universe upon the shoulders of just one person, Albert Einstein. It is not so much of a scientific renaissance as it is just a public relations ploy. Both the a priori aim and goal of this campaign is not for the benefit of humanity, but for the benefit of just one small group of people, so that they can then claim superior status to all other peoples on the earth because of their supposed religious kindredship to Mr. Einstein. But just remember, Mr. Einstein completely rejected all aspects of Judaism at the age of 12. The science being done toward this end is both highly questionable and totally misguided. Mr. Einstein was wrong most of the time. Exception was the photoelectric effect. The entire universe of forces, objects, and phenomena are being crammed through the Einsteinian template, and it doesn't matter if it doesn't fit. After all, public relations have nothing to do with scientific truth. Once this deed is accomplished, then all of Mr. Einstein's theories and ideas will be etched in stone, already started, and Mr. Einstein will be placed upon his gilded pedestal. Then his people can take their rightful place high above all others on earth for the remainder of eternity. One question: has anyone bothered to ask what real, true, honest, objective science has to say?